July 29th. Get tickets now.
Win a Wild Rivers giveaway with a 4-pack of tickets and your own private cabana. Watch at 6 a.m. for the code word. Tomorrow on the KTLA 5 Morning News.
Now at 5, Bronny James is out of the ICU after collapsing on the court during a USC basketball workout. We're live with what his family is saying about the medical emergency.
Also, a stabbing rampage in Reseda. Officers opened fire, killing a man they say was stabbing another man over and over. What we are learning about that deadly confrontation.
And crumbling bluff above a local stretch of Pacific Coast Highway leads to an emergency closure. What you need to know if you're traveling near Santa Monica. The KTLA 5 News at 5 starts right now. Good evening. You're watching the news at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Sandra Mitchell in tonight for Pedro. Thanks for joining us. We're going to start you off with some breaking news right now in the Newhall Pass. Crews out there battling this brush fire.
Boy, oh boy, let's look at that with Gil Levis overhead in Sky 5. Gil?
Sharon, Sandra, this fire breaking out here along Sierra Highway between Newhall Avenue and the 514 interchange freeway. As I come out to a wide shot, it has burned at least 10 acres. It looks more like 20 to 25 acres so far, but that's the 14 freeway at the top of your screen, and it has made its way uphill to these water tanks here. Now, LA City Fire from the air is fighting it with their helicopters, and they have ordered some tankers that have made some fire retardant drops. The fire burning right up to these tanks on the top of the hill. This is near Pine Avenue and Railroad Canyon Motorway. As I come out to a wide shot, you see a commercial complex there at the top of the screen. Fire was threatening that for a time, but it looks like those buildings are safe at this point, but the fire did make a run up that canyon, like I said, at least 25 acres from the way it looks. It's still burning along Sierra Highway. That's closed between the freeway, the 5 freeway, and Newhall Avenue, but fire department here doing what they can. It's very rugged terrain, and in spots, very heavy brush that is burning. You can see on the bottom of the screen there, those tanker drops making their drops there on the western flank of the fire. So at this point, the fire is starting to look a little better, but still burning out of control here to the north and east. That's the latest overhead up in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Gil Levis, thanks for that. We'll keep Gil overhead, bring you updates as we get them. Also, a firefighter injured, a minor injury while battling the Agua fire, that one in the Angeles National Forest. Sky 5 was overhead this afternoon, crews battling the flames there. That fire reported about 2:15 near Soledad Canyon and Agua Dulce Canyon roads. According to the LA County Fire Department, that fire now at about 40 acres. Officials say the ground crews and the water-dropping aircraft are making good progress on the flames. No structures being threatened there right now.
All right, let's check in with meteorologist Vera Jimenez. She has a look at conditions in both of those areas as well as around the basin and elsewhere. V?
Thank you so much, Sher. Yeah, as we take a live look outside, you can see that we do have some of those clouds over the mountains. And of course, we've been talking about the threat of thunderstorms and the threat, of course, of wildfires and brush fires sparking. Well, we do have one in progress, and I was taking a look at what the weather conditions are near the Newhall fire. And at the moment, it is still really hot there. The current temperature is 104. The humidity is 20%, which is at that threshold where we start to get concerned about how much humidity is in the atmosphere. Luckily, though, the winds are out of the southwest at 7 miles per hour in that region. So in the single-digit wind speeds, that is at least help for the firefight. Elsewhere, taking a look at Needles, nothing going on there, but the temperatures there tend to be a little extreme. 117 is the current temperature. We do have some thunderstorms in progress at the moment near Big Bear, so we'll talk about that. There's also some to the south near Desert Palms.
Spoke with a medical professional about what could have happened. He joins us live from Exposition Park with details. Chris?
Yeah, Cher and Sandy, he is in stable condition out of the intensive care unit, but still under close watch. What caused LeBron James Jr. to suffer cardiac arrest? Extensive testing should give doctors and everyone else an answer.
Ronnie James.
He's a teenage athlete with unparalleled pedigree. Basketball player LeBron James Jr., known as Bronny, is the eldest son of NBA uber star LeBron James. In a stunning development, the 18-year-old collapsed on the court Monday during practice at USC. The James family says he suffered cardiac arrest, and witnesses say the young man was unconscious when medical experts arrived and then rushed him to the hospital. A heart attack in someone so young sends shockwaves through a community. KTLA reached out to a cardiologist for insight.
Cardiac arrest means that your heart had an electrical short circuit. And if you get the wrong type of short circuit, your heart can stop pumping and people can die. And the key important thing about cardiac arrest is not what caused it, but to save the person, you have to shock them back to life. And that's why we always say if someone really has cardiac arrest, we want to have that